Hey, heroes. Heroes, the best hoster in the West. Let's go. Thank you for the host. Literally never forgets. A true member of the community. Wish you'd play Magic with us again, dude. Very exciting stuff. Hello, AJ. How did your last stream go? I didn't get to watch all of it. I was loving the fact that your face was like inside of the game the whole time. So like the whole time your face was just like right behind your gameplay, and it was fantastic. I loved it. Was it the stream of the Game Boy camera? No. I think you were playing Xenoblade. I think you were playing Xenoblade Chronicles. You were just like, the way you had it set up, you were leaned forward a little bit for most of the time. So like, all I could see was the back of your head. And the rest of it was covered by gameplay. It was really entertaining, so I didn't say anything. Yeah. Heroes, you'd love to hear that last night I shut off my PC and did a complete clean of it, inside and out. It was super dusty. Crazy dusty. I don't know how it got so dusty so quick. The heatsink was fine, because I cleaned that not too long ago, so I cleaned it again. It's just like the rest of the case was insanely dirty.
I dwell amidst the abounding light of heaven.
Come forth, thunder of my cock! It ends here! Indignation! Hello, artist. How you be? Hey, I weighed 183 again this morning, and I worked out extra hard, so I'm thinking we're hitting 182 by the end of the week. Just vacuum the computer, shake my head? How do you think I cleaned it? What do you mean? What do you think I did? Artist, you're in for a surprise! Well, good. Yeah, dude. I suck, dude. I don't know if you know this. I love sucking. Glad you cleaned it like a proper person. Absolutely. I love sucking, dude. I'm a big sucky boy. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this today. I thought I'd start earlier than this, but I took the kids out for ice cream. What's my goal weight? 180. 180 is my original bottom deck weight. 170 is perfection. I don't think I'll go lower than 170 just because I don't want to be that skinny. I feel like at that point I'd have to gain muscle mass, so I wouldn't be able to lose any weight past 170. I would just have to regain weight as muscle. Yeah, I took him out for ice cream. Didn't eat any myself. I had like a scoop, and I ate half of the scoop, and I gave the rest to them. Little heathens. They're like monsters. They're like zombies in a field, dude. I just threw the ice cream between them, and I watched them fight over it. I like popsicles more than ice cream? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of popsicles. Only the strongest survives. Yeah, the 2-year-old definitely is the one who survived. I'm gonna click this button. Clicking the button. I'm gonna click in the button, dude. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't like the creamy aspect. Oh, right. Creamy's gay, right? So, like, of course you wouldn't like that. You know? Because gay. Right? Right, Georgie? Is Georgie here yet? I want a cold and refreshing treat? Dude, I'll give you a nice needle. I had a dream. Oh my gosh. I had a funny dream. So what is more gay? Ah, so you like your ice cream to be gayer. I get it. It looks really good, artist. I watch every intro if it's got a good song, if it's not fun. I always watch the intro and outro if it's got a good song. I always skip. Oh, you heathen. You heathen. They're like Hunter x Hunter had like one intro that I would skip, but like all the other ones I would watch. Can't be asked to wait. I want to know what happens, dude. I don't care. I'll watch that intro, dude. The intro is because so here's what happens. AJ, when I run, when I exercise, when I do my cardio, I run, I watch anime. And I watch anime that is super hype usually, so I'll watch shonens, like, you know, sci-fi, adventure stuff. I don't really watch slice of life because then I end up at a brisk pace the whole time. And whenever the hype moments come, I start sprinting because, like, my heart's already, like, pumping. I use that energy, right? So when I play, like, I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and whenever I watch the intro, dude, I'm sprinting at the beginning, and then when the show starts, I go to my walking pace, and then when a fight happens, I start like sprinting again. So like those high highs like get more out of my workout, and then like I walk and then run and then walk and run, and I like cycle it. Cool. Yeah. So we were doing this. Thank you for the blanket, this cat. I was getting a little chilly. Seeing characters that work hard like that genuinely motivates me. Exactly. And that's why I do that. So I will watch anime. Like I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, Seven Deadly Sins. I watched Bleach, Naruto. Yeah, wrapped up pickle level. That's right. So I just want to say, artist has made for me a new background. So the ice background he made, and he also made this new blankie meter, which I've been waiting to implement. So I put it all in last night. So I hope it looks good. I think it looks a lot more appealing than the other one did. It's definitely like a little darker, more better to look at, for lack of better words, because I don't have those. More better for sure. I love it. I fucking love it. You did a really good job, artist. It looks so good. And I found a font that fits it. It's called Snowstorm. It's really good. So I hope you guys like it too. But yeah, like when I exercise, like one of the best exercises I ever got was when I watched the first season of Demon Slayer. Dude, I tell you, I have not sweat like that in a long time during a run, except for when I watched that shit. I was so fucking pumped. Everything about that anime was like, it's exactly what I want in an anime to motivate me to exercise harder. And it just did it perfectly. But yeah, some good news, you know. One, I updated the overlay, which was donated to me by a new artist. And aside from that, I have got kind of a business deal. So a guy I know, he used to be my boss when I worked on cars. He called me and he said, hey, you make shirts, right? And I was like, yeah. Well, I know a lady who just bought a bar. And so this lady's a new business owner. She just bought a bar. And she's gonna commission me to make t-shirts for her. Which I didn't think would happen because there's a local printing company here to make shirts. But apparently they're way too expensive and I'm dirt fucking cheap, so... I just want to be a hero like a fucking anime character, so I gotta work out to do it, I guess. I mean, even if you work out to do it, AJ, there's nothing you can do, like, you know? It's not like you can go fight some guy. The power of having connections. Yeah, that's what I thought that's what would happen with streaming. Because I know so many streamers, I thought at least a couple of people would, like, want to throw $100 into t-shirts. Because I can make, like, if it's one ink, I can make, like, 15 shirts for, like, $100. Which is, like, nothing. Nobody wants to take that risk, though. Like, except Dom. Dom did take the risk. I'm proud of him for doing it. But, like, aside from him, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to make t-shirts for themselves. If I ever get moderately successful, I'd do it. I think it's just cool to have. Like, it's not like a big price, you know? I'm not, like, destroying wallets to make t-shirts. Like, I pay myself, like, dollars to make these shirts. I really, like, I'm in the stage of trying to get my name out there. But if I make t-shirts for a fucking bar, I mean, come on, dude. That's, like, the best place besides fucking church to rep your products at, you know? Because everyone goes to the bar, and all these church people go to church, so, like, that's like the densest community you can, like, sell stuff to. I don't have a brand to sell to fans. Well, that's your fault, okay? You're the one who avoids having brands. Make a fucking Instagram, dude. Post your shit there. I don't go to the bar or to church. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people who socialize. I'm not... See, because you're not going to socialize my t-shirts, are you? I have no doubt in my mind that you're not gonna be the one out there who's like, yo, this is my buddy Dylan, you should go buy his t-shirts. But the dudes in the bar who are drunk as fuck and aren't really thinking about it are gonna be like, where'd you get that t-shirt? Oh, this guy made it. Don't you damn me. When was the last time you repped my stream to somebody? I would talk about the shirt if I went outside. See? When was the last time you repped my stream to anybody you know? Where we do fun, exciting stuff like fill out our grids. This is for the OCD people. I mean, the only people I really talk to is family, to be honest. See? So that's why I'm not concerned about whether you go to the bar or church. The people who do go to the bar or church talk to everybody, right? Because that's what they do. They can't... Church people can't shut their fucking mouths. And bar people also can't shut their fucking mouths. You're embarrassed of streaming? Dude, you should be. Being a streamer is fucking cringe. Absolutely everyone should be embarrassed of streaming. Oh, jeez. She's got a lot to do. Streamers are a plague on humanity. Dude, I've seen so many of these... Ugh. I've seen so many of those videos... where, like, guys will, like the prank videos, or like, you know, rich white people sitting in their house doing these funny challenges where they like put stacks of money on the table and then roll like a fruit roll up as far as they can to get $10,000 or some shit. That shit makes me so mad. It makes me so fucking upset. I'm like, you're this rich and this is what you do with it? I can be a petty boy. Yeah, I took the kids out for oh, the dream I had. That's right. I had a dream that someone, a fan of the channel, sent me an ice needle. It was like a sword. I remember exactly what it looked like. It was just an icicle, and it had a handle, and then like the bottom was like a round, like it was round, and it was like a light blue, like the color of ice, and it had like me at the bottom with a blanket. It was so cool. If that ever happens, that'd be great. It's tough to put yourself out there and open an invitation to be judged, so I get you if it's not fun. I was like that at first, until I did Too Many to Play. Too Many to Play is the reason I was like, able to circumvent that issue. I was like really worried about what people thought of me, but then when I was sitting next to Dylan, who was saying all this crazy fucking shit all the time, I was like, man, I'm not that bad, huh? There, I did it. Hold on, here. I hope this isn't like culturally insensitive, but I have these chopsticks here to like scratch my back. Oh, thank you for the blankets, artist. I hate for my family to ever see my videos or streams, but at least my friends should know about it. Nah, fuck your friends, dude. I told all of my friends from high school about it. About my streaming. Not one of them shows up except Colby. Colby will show up, but I know he's like super busy. Everyone else, not busy. Never shows up. Fuck them. You won't get famous off your friends. Because when you start like selling stuff or doing stuff, do you know what they're going to do? They're going to ask for it for free. But I know you, dude. But we're buddies. We're pals, my guy. I'd feel more weird about showing my grandma or coworker a drawing I made than people online and maybe a few friends. I guess that's fair, yeah. If any of my IRL friends ever stream, I'm there every time. Dude, I don't even fucking know you, and I'm always at your streams. I've seen like 2 pictures of you, or you've sent me 2 pictures of yourself when you have really long hair, and that's about it. I got a lot of blankets for a lot of blanket hanging, dude. Appreciate that, dude. I do what I can. I may not chat a lot, but I definitely like pull up a lot of people's streams. Like right now I have 3 people playing. These blankets are for you, artist. I hope you appreciate them. Just like I appreciate every bit of art you give me. You're a magnificent human, and people should cherish you more. If you weren't asexual and I was gay, I would try to unasexualize you. Well, actually, no. You'd still have to be asexual for that. But according to my friends, I'm only slightly gay. I don't know how that works. That's just what I've heard. There we go. Yeah. Like, I started the t-shirt thing because I really want to help people.
Perhaps that cable is somehow conveying
Mace the Ace
luminescent
away, let's
energy
go.
to that lamp.
I wouldn't say that.
So
what would you
this is
say,
the world
Jared?
that
Would you say
Maxwell
I'm all the
cut
way
off and left
gay?
to die. And yet, I can't help but want to save it.
Where am I supposed to go? Have a look
How
around
could they
town,
have
sure.
possibly built a city this size without using spirit arts?
It's almost frightening.
They just use their people powers. Well, how else could you be my boo? I guess you're right. Jared, I'd say you're pretty gay. Thanks, Crispy. Jared, Aiden's coming with us Friday, by the way.
This city sure is strange.
He gets in free,
Yeah,
so he doesn't need an
I feel
extra
like
ticket.
there's something missing.
He won't come with us Saturday, though. That's just us.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass.
Thank you
let
for
alone a
calling me
tree.
gay, Crispy.
Is it because they're using Spyrix?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became
can
scarce,
drive
all
us home.
signs of nature withered with them.
Dude, I don't think
Olympias
I'm gonna
is in its
drink.
death throes.
I think I might skip drinking this time.
So this world needs spirits.
I want to keep my weight loss going.
What was that?
I've actually got some muscle back, too. I could actually do push-ups and pull-ups
Alvin,
again.
what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrix-using merchants.
It's only
It sounds like they're really dependent on
$7.00.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath and booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
I don't drink a lot,
I
but
wonder
when I
how
do,
Gaius intends
I drink
to
a
stop
lot.
the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point in moping around on an empty stomach. Balin should have that food ready by now.
But yeah, the whole point of me making shirts was to make an affordable way for like other streamers to get shirts too. Because like anywhere you go to try and make a t-shirt, they want a crazy amount of money. And I was hoping I could be an alternative to like close friends or like other streamers. Even if I don't know them. Where the fuck do I go?
The letters in the Olympian
Wow, this planet
alphabet
sucks.
seem
There's no
quite
mutton
similar
guy.
to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the
With all the talk about military action and energy crises flying around all lately, society's been falling apart. Around here, normal people who don't carry Spyrix weapons are known as shadows. Now there's a group of hooligans calling themselves Shadow Stalkers who stalk and rob them. In response, I've decided to form a self-defense force and stalk the stalkers. Will you help us? Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude, I get you. If I run into him, I run into him. If I don't, I don't, you know. Is there no mutton guy on this planet? I like how this is an entirely different planet, but their port looks exactly like the other planet's port. Just exactly the fucking same.
Everyone here seems to be just like us.
Except for the part where none of them can channel spirits.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way.
A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. They
Heading out?
used to be connected. So
I'm
they
off to Helioborg. I hear the results of...
So Rize Maxia forgot about Olympias, but they remembered the ports like subconsciously. They were like, this is the most efficient port we can make.
Some new Spyrex
It has to
research
be
just
like
came in.
this.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer. Well, hey, Balin buddy. Where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
I'll show you a real good spread, Balin. Look, what is Rowan doing?
If you don't mind me asking, where...
That was the longest awkward pause I've ever seen for Rowan to laugh.
Where exactly did you find us?
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Chuckling. That's how I chuckle, too. Head for Balin's apartment. Ugh. They've got apartments on this planet? Disgusting. I don't know where it is. He's not so different, Sonic. He does chuckle. What? Was that a reference? The weird lip movements are so strange. One of the things I dislike about Tales games is you never see wounds or blood. And there's some games where they make it a big point that someone's hurt, and then like you'll see them and there's nothing wrong with them. That's like one of my biggest griefs with all of the Tales games.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Riza Maxia and Olympius.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrex
No, dude, they don't even
devices,
have the blood. They only do that in anime
Otherworld
cutscenes.
and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
There was one game where the protagonist got stabbed, right? He got like stabbed in the chest or some shit. And he's just like, it's like indicated as a very, very mortal wound. And like, you can't tell. Like, you just can't tell that it's a mortal wound.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh?
And we're going through these blankets
Wow,
pretty
that's
quick.
tough.
Thank you, Discat.
I realized something once we landed on this side.
Tell me about it,
We
Jude.
can't
Tell me about it for the
eliminate
next 5
Spyrex
minutes.
from Olympius, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum.
You think I'll get
I
sued
want
for
to
hanging
figure
up
out
this
what I
Minnie
can
Mouse
do about
blanket?
this.
Let's see if Disney comes after me.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrex, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrex, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrex research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
I'll be there eventually. I just bit into a glass shard while eating spaghetti. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the heck? Why are you putting glass in your spaghetti, man? That's not how you make it. You silly goose. So I should have a thing on here that, like, lets me change the light. Hold on. Does it work? Oh shit, it does. So automatically works again. I honestly do like the icons I did for the most part. Dude, let's go. What color? What color do you think? I don't know if you can tell. I guess you can. It's like all the way up. I'll do red. There we go. Red's fine. The meter is super clean. I love it. It's so much better than the last one because now I don't have... I used to have 15. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because they're pluses instead of like each individual. Head through Torblin High Road to the Xillia Fortress. These names are great. It's just some good ass names. They go with the color scheme so blue. Dude, you can't even tell. You can't even tell what color it is. Stop! I did worry how you can personally keep track of the +1s. Honestly, I figured people would just +5 all the time. I figured it'd mostly be +5s. And I'm not wrong. And if it ever was the +1, I think I could keep that in mind if it's less than 4. Because right now I know we've had 1, so we're actually at 11 right now. And honestly, I can rely on you guys if I need to, like, to remind me. Because we're a family here. This is a group effort. It's a group effort. We're all in this together, everyone except Jared.
What's happening?
Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculations
And true family, in true family fashion, I will ignore you and just do whatever the fuck I
Spheroids
want.
produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
Jared, stop talking shit about my shirts, okay? That crooked one you got was like the second shirt I ever made. So fuck you. It's got a lot of love in that one. I like right after I made that one, I fixed the rest. And I was like, I'll give this one to Jared. He'll appreciate this. Anyway. I'm feeling a lot better. I got a lot of stuff cleaned. I cleaned out the inside of my PC. I made some t-shirts. Possibly making a sale. I've got to call her and talk to her about it. Let's see how strong everybody is. Oh shit. Yo, we encountered Link? Yeah! 55. The levels have caught up to us.
Here we go again.
We are now below the level of the creatures we're fighting. I might have to like grind at the EX dungeon at some point. We might be fine though. Damn, Mila's nasty with the 4.
High five!
Like this?
This is my favorite one.
All right!
You sure like this kind of stuff.
That is my favorite win. That's my favorite win thing. I love that more than any of the other ones. Oh, we're level 55. Damn, I thought we were still level 50. Shit. Okay, never mind. We might be able to still just like just give a little fucking brushy through the rest of it. Just in case we enter some combat. Let's eat this spicy chicken roll. I also gain 100% more XP when I eat a spicy chicken roll. And that XP is gained on the toilet. If you're vastly underleveled, are you guaranteed to lose or can you win via strategy? So, I would say, in Graces, you have a very high chance of being able to outperform the enemy, no matter what your level is. Because I defeated really, really high-level enemies with a really, really low level. This game, I'm not so sure. It has some technicalities that you could pull through with, but I think in most cases, I'd say no. Because, like, I fought the gentle gnomes. That's how I grinded to get over leveled. Those guys were a lot stronger than me, but they were very slow, and their attacks were very wide. Jude has Grace's techs. So, like, with him, it's like, it's not as good. It's a lot less reliable, I think. So, like, if you guard at the right time, you will, like, appear behind them. And if you set the whole team to heal only and run away, and you solo the big strong, and keep getting revived whenever you get down, yeah, I think so. But I don't think you could just, like, one-on-one somebody. Like, I'd say if you did, you have, like, maybe, like, a 20% chance of victory. And in Grace's, I'd say it was more like a 65% chance of soloing a boss. As long as they weren't flying. The flying ones, you're fucked. You need the whole team for flying things.
Where is everyone?
A Spyrix casing.
Ooh.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrixes, but the contents are destroyed.
Did Gaius do this?
Maybe. That looks like an anime cut.
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Mila, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
It's going for Balin. Did you know that if you have a Game Boy camera, a Super Game Boy for SNES, and a spare capture card, you have a free 8-bit cam? I mean, if you happen to have those things. If you don't have those things, it's very much not free. Holy shit!
I can't believe the size of this facility. Everything in Olympias is so grandiose.
It's like a city in and of...
Those are things I think you'd find in more households than blenders. Really? A Game Boy camera? A Game Boy camera. You're telling me you think that a Game Boy camera is commonplace? I do have a blender. I 100% have a blender, and I have 100% never used it. I actually pulled it out the other day, and I was like, hey, can we get rid of this, to my wife? And she said, no, I use that to make smoothies. And I was like, bitch, when's the last time you made a smoothie? And she said, shut up. You know what that means? That means she doesn't fucking remember. We also have an air fryer that's getting fucking, like, decrepit. 67% of households at least. That shit, that blender was a wedding gift from my first marriage. And the toaster we have was also a wedding gift from my first marriage. And I keep it because it's got 4 fucking slots, dude. 4 slots for bread. That's fucking peak.
Me.
Are you okay?
What does fried air taste like? It's honestly just crunch. It's like no taste and just crunchy. That's it. Yeah, dude, I've had this
I think I'll be
for
okay now.
bruh, 10 years.
This
I've had
place
that
seems
toaster for 10
deserted.
fucking years.
Do you know where everyone went?
Some people got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
I've never even owned
Did
a
you
Game
see
Boy
the
camera.
attackers?
The soldiers hit us
I've
like a
only heard
wave.
of them in Legends.
They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Well, that settles it.
That it does.
They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
I've seen the creepypastas,
Wait,
and I've seen like the
Gaius
other,
must be
just like
planning
the
to
info
eliminate every
things about
Spyrix in
them.
the entire world.
Just
I've
to
mostly
stop
seen the
Otherworld reactor
creepypastas.
plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
With the printer.
No, it's a sound plan. Olympias' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix. Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something similar.
By eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
Sounds like a lot of work. But if Gaius is anything, he's determined. Damn it. That puts Balin in danger.
You don't have a printer? Damn, dude, I have a printer. I have 4
Excuse me.
printers. I could send you one.
Do you know anything about someone named
2 of them are backups.
He's a Spyrix engineer.
You
One's
might
for
find him over in the
stickers and
Spyrix
t-shirts, and
research
the other
wing.
one's for like
What?
printing regular stuff.
Officially, it's called the Military Research Wing, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
Let's beat their asses.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah,
Damn,
but still,
dude, Alvin's
You
about to
already
lose
have
his
enough on your
whole
plate.
fucking family, huh?
Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We
I
don't
was
have
talking about a
time to
Game Boy
worry right
printer.
now.
I don't have a real printer
The sappy
either.
stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
I didn't know you needed a
So
Game Boy
where's
printer.
this
I thought you just
military
needed a regular
research wing
printer and a
anyway?
cord.
Just ahead. If it's still standing. Be careful.
You too.
I like the music for Olympias. It's very different. I like it.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Save it. I'm fine.
Special device with like receipt paper. How come not all your characters have sunglasses? Because they're not all cool enough for sunglasses. Only a select few are allowed the sunglasses. Yeah, I probably have more accessories at this point. Equipment? Nah, I don't have anything else. Rage glasses. Oh, fuck yeah, he's getting those. Never mind. Thank you for making me look. We're keeping Baul. Aviators. There you go. How many eye-free things have I found? I found a couple. Mostly tomes.
Stay alert, everyone.
Crack in the ass! Ball tap! Condemnation! Oh no, I forgot. I'm not wasting this mystic, baby! Get beat up, puppy!
Final Fury!
Onward! We got you!
That's a lot of puppies, dude. Now let's see how much experience I get from
No
this.
foe can withstand against my resolve.
54. I still don't get as much XP. Oh no, okay, no, yeah, I get more XP than I would with the Gentle Gnomes.
Just keeps getting.
There's
Fuck,
always
actual dog murderer live on stream? Where? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You're being sussy? You're being a sussy baka? Look at this guy. Look, he's got the thing over his head. You know what that means? That means he's asking for a butt whooping. Come here, my guy. Yamate. We just get him to a corner. And then we just tap him on the back. And then they all lose half their health.
Now,
Onward!
Sonic Launch Blitz!
I'll cover you!
7-4!
I'll cover you!
Alright!
Do I know the plan for tomorrow? Oh no, why? Can you not watch me play Hamu Hamu? Adventures of Hamtaro?
I don't think so.
I was thinking about playing that tomorrow. Unless you're not available, then I won't do it.
Not bad.
Who's next?
I will say, I started up Hamtaro because I downloaded it. I just wanted to see. I definitely want to play Hamtaro before I play Fur Fighters again. If you're shooting regular time, I should be around as much as I can normally be while working. Yeah.
And that's a wrap.
See, and the thing is, you know, a long time ago, if you hypothetically ate a hamster, would you call it the meat ham? Okay, I'm gonna have to time you out for that. Okay, we can't talk about Hamtaro. Might get scared. I don't know what you think you're doing here, AJ, but we love Hamtaro here. Shit, I don't remember what I was saying. I forgot. It's left my body. Whatever I was about to say, it's left my body, and I won't be able to get it back unless I watch the VOD. Oh, I remember. It came back. It came back. I think my headphones caught it. About my times. Like, I want to know what times would be the best for, like, people to watch me. Because I used to stream late. And when I stream late, people would be like, oh, I can't watch when you stream late because I get home from work and I'm tired. And now I stream in the mornings and people are like, oh, I can't watch you in the mornings because I go to work. So, like, it's always an excuse from everybody, and then, like, no solutions. So I don't really know when to stream. Like, I feel like streaming in the morning has been the best. Because I don't have to... There's no competition with anybody. Because, like, right now, there's, like, 17 people I know streaming right now. I don't know if I'm job, but I also have hobbies that I want to do after work. Just do what's best for you. You're right. You're right. I do want to do what's best for me, but I also want to, like, I'm playing these story-driven games that I want everyone to experience with me, you know?
I just need to keep believing in myself.
Believe it!
I'll overcome anything.
Believe it, Jude. I luckily can throw you up. Oh, don't throw me up, dude. That's gross. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. God, I can't believe Artist throws me up. Are you into that? And right now, the time slot isn't too competitive. Yeah, but it will become competitive, you know? If he ever comes back, then there's an issue. So I don't want to have to fight with him over views, you know? But this is like the best time to stream for me. Or like my mornings are like the best times to stream for me. Evenings are half and half. I'll be home, but I might not be home on my own. Gross. Gross, dude. If it's not a streaming day, I'll throw you on in the background while I work on other things after work. You're too kind to me. Too kind to me. The only thing you could do to be more kind is to buy my shirts. Just use the command, !merch. Either that or I'll get a fucking sponsor and I'll put commercials in your face. Hashtag, my own sponsor. Hashtag I'm my own sponsor. Fuck other sponsors.
That's one.
Stay on guard.
We're getting a lot better at getting these links up. They're going up real fucking fast now. I have not checked my skills. I should probably check my skills.
Now's our chance.
Next.
Onward.
No, Leia. Actually, you know what? I should be linked to Leia because she steals shit.
Maybe it's time for
Her
a black
stealing.
belt.
Leia is the most broken character in this game. Oh my god. Fuck. That's good. Leia's the most broken character in this game. Bar none, dude. She is so badly broken. Her stealing, her item exploits, nasty, dude. They're nasty. I was laughing more at the glasses because they both have the rage glasses on. I'm super stingy on my money, but your shirts are actually really not that expensive, and I get paid on Sunday. No way. Everyone relatively becomes really broken in the end game post game.
How unfortunate.
You know what? All of Leia's link things are with healing, so that's why I don't link with her that much. I'm trying to get those mystics, baby.
Cute. Nice job.
Or artist, she could shimmer spin into infinity and beyond, and then cast.
You really want to fight?
You know, speaking of infinity and beyond,
Oh yeah, we're on fire.
I saw
All right.
Lightyear. That movie's really good.
My
That was a
stomach
really
seems
good
to be
movie.
empty again. When do we eat?
I don't know why. I don't know why
Good
people
performance,
have been
but
shitting
terrible
on it.
fuel
Like
efficiency.
I've heard nothing but bad things about that movie, and it's really good. It was very, very fucking solid. Okay. What the fuck? Look for Balin in the military research wing. Where's the military research wing? Oh, is it over there? There's one door I missed. Okay, go left. Alvin gets very tanky. Sounds hot. I heard it was super generic, but I haven't seen it. I thought it was great. It was really there's a really cool twist. There's a really fucking cool twist that I didn't see coming at all. I don't think it was generic at all. It explored a lot of stuff that I've not seen in fucking movies. It's definitely something I didn't expect from Buzz fucking Lightyear. We're gonna fight this guy. Wait, shit. I pushed triangle just as I hit him. Let's fucking go! Shit! Bacchus!
We got you.
Now! Strike! Final Fury! All right.
Nice job.
Hero shirt.
I'll help.
We fought you.
We fought you, guys.
No breaks? Daring
Fall!
Here we go.
Disappear before me!
Guards down.
Oh yeah, we're on fire.
I also felt like it felt like a cash grab to me, and I'm really burnt out on Disney due to their monopolization. I don't know. Like, I would have felt like it was a cash grab if it was like a extension of Toy Story. You know? But it wasn't. It was like its own thing. Maybe I'll watch it if you say. I did not think it was bad at all. It was actually really, really interesting. And then, like, I think there was a lot of hate stemming from the whole, like, the one lady is gay thing, which didn't really fucking matter to the plot at all. I mean, it does matter to the plot, but not because she's gay. No, I meant to push the other button. So let's push that. Man, this puzzle is really hard to figure out. I wonder what I'll do. As opposed to a new IP, they had to use a Toy Story character. I mean, I guess I still don't see it though. Because, like, I feel like a cash grab would be a generic Toy Story story for Buzz Lightyear. And that's not what this was. The controversy with the gay lady is stupid. That's what he said. The Automod held it. I'm not going to approve it because I'm busy. The controversy with the gay lady is stupid, though. Yeah, it is really stupid. I don't see the point. People want to argue over something for no fucking reason. It's silly to make a controversy. I mean, gay people do exist. Well, Bible humping Christians want you to believe that gay people are a myth. But just come to the stream for 5 seconds. You'll know they're out here. They're out here in full force. They're out here aplenty. Except when Georgie's at the store. When Georgie's at the store is the only time we don't see it. He's either at the store or his boyfriend's house right now. And I miss him. So I can expand stuff, right? I feel like items are pointless to expand. Maybe weapons. I think I might just like totally give it to weapons. Had a lady tell me she won't let her 10-year-old son watch the Buzz Lightyear movie because it confuses kids and makes them have too many questions. Are you kidding me? Kids literally have nothing but fucking questions anyway. Have you ever talked to a child? They don't shut the fuck up with their questions. Yeah, I'm gonna dump into the weapon shop to try to get like the best weapons I can. About the 2 girls kissing, right? I just kind of ignored it, but it baffled me. So I have a friend who kind of like exemplified what the problem is there. It boggles the mind to me because it's completely illogical to have those kinds of biases. But I wasn't raised religious, so it's easy for me to say that. That's true. Yeah, religion really puts a fucking thing into it. But I had a friend, and he shared a status that was, it was like harmless. Like he shared something on Facebook or whatever, and it was, he said, I fully support the LGBTQIA plus agenda, but I will protect my child from it because he's impressionable, and I don't want him thinking about that kind of life. And the picture was a dad holding a storybook, reading to his kid. Like he's the kid sitting on his lap. He's reading the book, and he's holding a shield up to the pride, like the rainbow. He's like holding a shield up, stopping it from like getting to the kid or whatever. And I was like, okay. I'm just like, well, what does it matter? They learn about, like, at that age, they learn about boys and girls too. They see like people, they like boys and girls kissing all the time. I don't see why it matters who they kiss. It doesn't fucking matter to me. But to be fair, I think Jared's in that camp too. I think Jared's in the same camp of he doesn't want his kids to see that stuff. I just don't understand it, because like my kids, they'll believe whatever they want. I'm not really sure my son seeing gay shit will make him gay. Like I think that just allows him to know that's an option. Damn, all this new stuff and it's crap. Except for this is pretty good, but I want to keep the ice needle. Guess how you accept it if you would have a problem with your kids being part of that community. Very fucking true. Oh, did we find it?
We'll never find
Kids will
Balin
already
or
see straight
Gaius at
people
this
kissing in
rate.
movies already. Why not others?
Let's look somewhere
Honestly.
else.
And the more, so it's like drugs, right? It's kind of like drugs. I'm gonna relate it to drugs. If you hide that from kids, they get more and more curious about it and try to fall into that thing. And like, because you're trying to keep them from it, they want to like indulge in it more to learn about it, and that would push. So you're honestly pushing them more towards the thing you're trying to keep them from. That's what it ends up being to me. That's what I think. And I'm just like, I let them have freedom. Like I let them do whatever they want, think whatever they want, and if they get to their own conclusion, that's fine. If they want advice from me, I'll give them advice. But I don't force nothing.
What is it?
See paper clothes that say they're a lady killer or like weird stuff, but they have issues with gay people giving each other facts. I saw some dude smooching. You know what? I want to try it out. And guess what? If you smooch a dude and you hate it, you hate it.
Confirms it.
Smooch a dude and you love it.
They created a spyrite
You
with the information
fucking love it,
Exodus
dude.
gave them.
I mean, that's
Something
just how
called
it
Vault.
is.
Interesting.
So Gilland really was trying to save Olympius with spyrites.
What?
Hey, Hybrid, I loved your art the other
Spyrite thing
day.
was powered about a half an hour ago.
That sounds like it was one of the reasons for
And
the
I love your
chaos
point
that
rewards.
transpired here.
So fucking,
Where'd it
so
go?
weird.
I don't know exactly.
How do you
but it looks
determine
like
the
it climbed
value
to
of
one of the
those?
floors above us.
I worked a lot of
What do you
40s
think?
and 50-year-olds, and they seem nice, but I remember listening
might be
in
worth
conversations
checking
about
out.
all this trans stuff being shoved
Why
in
do
their
you say
faces
that?
in movies. Yeah.
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using spyrite?
I have the same question. I think it's important we get
Oh,
in
he's
contact
pissed.
with him.
Jude is mad.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him. But if Gaius is dead set on destroying all Spyrexes, I doubt he'll listen to anything we have to say.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If that's his plan, then I'll
God,
just
dude,
have
they're
to
so
stop.
upset,
You
bro.
say that now, but we all know how much you respect him. Just as you respect Mila.
Please, Rowan. There's no need for this.
I'll say
You sure you won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
what you said about like trans
Jude
stuff being
doesn't
shoved
need
in
a
their
lecture
faces.
from
There was
you.
one instance
Yeah,
where
the
I
guy that
felt
made you head honcho.
like I was having
It's okay.
stuff shoved in my face, and that was Steven Universe. Like Steven
do
Universe was
respect
so
Gaius,
great
but it
in like the
doesn't mean I
first
have to
part,
follow his path.
and then I felt like
I
it
can create my
became
own.
something where they were trying to shove this
Otherwise,
into the
I'll
story.
never make my own decisions.
Like it felt like a
won't
lot of
grow up to
points
be
in
who I
Steven
wanna
Universe they
be.
were just trying to shove in like
Well
a
said.
bunch of stuff and like clamp it together, and they like ruin this really good cohesive story by trying to force all of that stuff in there. Like this, it's like they were trying. That's the only time I could say that I felt like it was shoved in my face was that. Trans people have had straight relationships shoved in their faces all their life. True. It's true. I honestly don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see romance in movies. Like I'm more of an action guy. I like to see the action. And Lightyear didn't really have that. It didn't really have that the romance. Like Buzz didn't have any romance the whole time. He was just like doing his fucking thing. The romance was between other people in the background.
The base's power went out.
Let's proceed with
It's hard for me
caution.
to criticize it. Yeah, there's just a part. There's a particular part where like in the middle where it's like really really good at first, and then like at this part they were like, "Oh, we're famous now. We got to throw in all of this stuff now." And you could tell that as opposed to what you'd seen in like season 1, that like they were now throwing stuff into the mix. And the show got a lot worse for me. Because I was just like, it became more about like this one singular thing, and it just wasn't as fun anymore. If that makes sense. That was the only time I ever felt like
Go
that.
to work.
There's been nothing else. It's just Steven Universe.
You owe me.
I think that was the case. Based on the creators and stuff, I bet it was more they were allowed to. Yeah, I don't even know who the creators are. But I've seen cartoons that handle that stuff well, too. Like, really well. Man, I've seen other shows that fucking throw heterosexual relationships in your face, like, constantly. Fuck, I'd rather it just be, like, fucking story. Like, I think romance a lot of the time can ruin a story. Like, a lot of mediums I've seen, get ruined by some romantic factor, and I hate it. Like, so, there have been so many things I've seen where romance is like not even a part of it, and they're like the best shows I've ever seen.
All right.
Like I think Yu Yu Hakusho, that's one of its weaknesses. They do the romance shit way too much with those two, but that like back then, that was just like that was such a commonplace theme. And I did notate your blanket, artist. It'll take one more for me to hang up another blanket though, because it's kind of in twos. I am a sucker for romance. Yeah, like, but what I watch, like, I don't watch shows for like the romance or like the comedies. I watch, like I said, action. I watch shonens. So when you put romance into the shonen, that's less fighting and more romance shit. You already have all the romance you need in real life. No, even before I had romance, honestly.
Watch a pro and act.
One of my favorite animes, mangas, Trigun. There's not really any romance in Trigun either.
You sure like this
There
kind
is
of
like
stuff.
one scene of hinted romance, and it's hinted. It's not like thrown in your face. Trigun was just all about fucking guns, dude. Thank you. I'm glad you agree, Hybrid. Grab. Ooh, I'm gonna crawl now. I know a lot of shows it feels, I guess, unnecessary to have the sex scenes they have. Like they'll have character full on fuck in the middle of a story when it feels so out of place. Oh no, that might just be me. But I just feel like they can show them having a romance scene in a different way. It feels like porn way too often. You know what's a good one? The Boys. That scene in The Boys where he goes in, where I don't want to spoil it, but you know, that was a good take on a different sexual approach. I need to watch more anime. I've heard Trigun is good. Trigun is fantastic. Trigun's like in my top 5. It's very short too. You wouldn't be watching it long. It would probably if you like watched a couple episodes a day, it'd take you a week. And they're making a new one too. They are making a new one, so you could catch up on the old one and then like see the new one. I am the same way about romance options in games. It seems weird and alien to me, so I normally avoid those options.
That's one.
Ramsey and I are watching The Boys right now. So you haven't gotten to what I'm talking about. You'll see. I've literally heard nothing good about Steven Universe other than it's good. Why is it good? I want a genuine answer. I've heard the same thing. I couldn't tell you. I think the first season was really good because it was so goofy and it was like an actual cartoon, I think. The rest of it, I could only tell you things I did not like about it.
We're counting on you, Elise.
Maybe I'll watch it then. I tend to read manga more because I can do it a lot faster. Honestly, if you want to read Trigun's manga is longer. And it's better. Because the anime is almost... The anime is almost purely filler. Like, a lot of the anime is filler because they didn't have, like, a lot of episodes to animate. But it's really good. Like, even the filler episodes are great. I beseech thee, bringer of chaos, awaken! Dylan, you're cool. Thank you, Alice. You're the best. What were you doing? What were you playing? I saw your title was like games and demos. I used to know the words to every song in Steven Universe. I will say that one song with Garnet, that shit was a fucking bop. And Giant Woman. I love Giant Woman, and fuck it, cause I'm a real go-getter. I love that shit. Dude, I actually listened to that song. Like, I had that. I would listen to that shit on repeat sometimes.
That must be Volt.
Nier Automata. Nice. Are you liking it? Volt still doesn't talk? Did my man just boost at me?
Anyone else all tingly?
After all these years, Volt still can't fucking talk.
Lightning.
It doesn't seem to be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So you're saying it's out of control?
100%. I got to the carnival. I got to the carnival place and then I stopped playing there. See, I kind of janked up the pacing sadly, but there are for sure parts that are really great at pulling you along its mysteries.
Nope. So much electricity.
So much sound.
Oh, hey, shit, there's a person in there.
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
He is weak to water, and he's a pretty boy. And earth.
That's one.
I lost focus.
Hey, don't get out. It can't end here.
Elise, I'm gonna need you to heal a little bit faster, girl. Quit you jumping, boy! Let's go! Let's fucking fight, my dude!
Let's go.
We want that mystic, dude. We're all about that mystic. Let's go, boy. I'll beat you ass. Oh no, you're gonna kill everybody. I actually might have something that could like nullify electricity, but man, I'd have to take off the Sephiras. I think I have enough money. I think I have enough money now. I don't want to take off the Sephiras, but I will. Increase resistance to all elements by 30%. Yeah. Dark, earth, wind. Resistance to earth, wind, fire. And all physical and magical ailments? Sure. She can leave the Sephira on, because she's staying at a distance. And she can get resistance symbol.
Don't worry.
Engage enemy.
We're getting engaged? Oh my god. I didn't think we'd be getting engaged this soon. We just met. Elise, you're not gonna revive Mila? What the fuck? Elise, what did she ever do to you?
Stay on guard.
There we go. There we go.
That's one.
Don't worry.
This is my least favorite Volt. Do you miss fascist Volt spewing out his slurs? Fire! He's a little fucking unfair, I will say that. All his electricity is pretty fucking brutal.
Thanks.
Wait, did he cast Revive? What the fuck? He better not use Indignation, I'll be pissed.
Don't worry.
Savage roar!
Resurrection!
You really want to fight?
Keep them away. The covenant of darkness. Ignite!
Savage roar! Let's go! Run! That's one!
No, we just killed... I guess we killed Alvin there. Just ruined Alvin's day.
No ready when you are.
Savage roar!
No breaks?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Guardian field!
Elise! Back the fuck up, Elise! Damn it, Elise!
We finally stopped it.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Of course.
Somehow.
All the electric shocks may have helped my blood circulation.
Not yet.
Just keeps...
I'm just kidding.
There's always...
I hate when characters don't get experience because they died in battle. I fucking hate that
Finally
so
beat
much.
some sense into it.
That it's like tank
Just
controls.
another easy battle for yours truly.
If we've learned anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
They're just as strong as the great spirits.
Ooh, you're so warm.
Hey, Squishy.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan?
Okay. Let's back up a second. Because his uncle controlled Celsius, okay? So you're telling me Gaius went after one guy. He went after one guy. And then, like, that was it? He went after Volt of all people? Like, the most obnoxious of any of them? Hold on one second. Battle system based around type.
boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Tipo, stop! Elise? Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you.
Scary Leia!
There's a When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble.
I had to. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of. What the fuck was that, dude? What is it? If you're gonna scream like that, then at least give us a good reason. No! The ice needle! The ice needle. Sorry about that.
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrexes exist, the threat of Olympius exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell?
How are you doing today, Squishy?
Do you plan to leave him where he is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
Duty.
This isn't right, Gaius.
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrex is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrexes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Mila, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrex is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
This cat, that's not true. One of my good friends, he lives in Michigan too.
I demand
he's here a couple times. His name's Willie Quanta.
But I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless.
I'm pretty good,
Please,
Squishy.
let's
I
be
take
off.
your response as
yes.
Yeah,
I
I'll take it
suppose
as
you're right.
exactly as how it's written. I might be selling some T-shirts to a local bar. I just
What
gotta
should we
get in
do
touch with the lady. I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow.
I couldn't. No.
Imagine not living in the
there are
South.
still
Yeah, it's like
things we
heaven,
can
dude.
do. There has to be.
I tell you to imagine it, but you'd be so sad at how great life is when you're not living in the South. The South sucks so bad. I will never go back south. I want to stay up north for the rest of my life.
Balin? Balin!
Huh? Alfred!
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
I've lived all over the East Coast.
Wait, we can use Volt.
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot.
Can't deal with cold temperatures? I can't deal with hot temperatures.
Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
Oh shit, they're like Pokemon.
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more.
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet! What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Look who's talking.
Does he have enough badges?
Hey,
I think
don't
all
leave us
together they
behind
have enough
now.
badges.
If a
They all have a
task
pewter
cannot be
badge.
done alone, then we
But all
must simply
together,
do it
that's
together.
enough.
Keep trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
almost there. Focus.
I know why you don't like this one, artist, because it sounds like a bee. That's why you don't like this version of Volt. Don't blame it on his Shoto. We caught a bee drill.
Thanks for the save there.
Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each
Wore
one
a
of them
thermal
has a
shirt in the
condition
summer and a
that
tank
makes
top
it
in the winter.
impossible to
I can
live a
live in
normal
pretty much
life.
any weather.
Even
I
with Spyrexes.
always a shirt and shorts.
Wait.
Sometimes jeans,
Does that
no matter
mean
how
the
cold it
next
is.
generation Spyrexes you've
I
been
don't mind
researching
bitty
are-
noises.
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are Spyrites?
They're so cute! But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Riza Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila, a Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
Yeah, I always
guess
wear
there's
shorts just
multiple
because I
uses
get
to
hot
those
easy.
fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either. We did it! Great job, Cheapo!
Hey, what are pals for?
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research, after all.
We did?
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
This cat, are you Josh?
Something tells me this Spyrite
My
research
friend
is going to
Josh,
become
his dad
very
is
important.
also from Washington.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Yeah. Although the fight's not over.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
No. It's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance to convince him.
Ominous. No, but oh, the coincidence. Yeah, he's, So, I've lived all over the East Coast. I've lived
The hill where Balin found us
starting
was
in
just
Buffalo.
past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look.
I lived in Buffalo. And then, well, actually, I lived in Long Island, then Buffalo. Then from Buffalo to South Carolina. And then from South Carolina to Ohio, and I've been everywhere on that coast. Woo, Buffalo! Hey D, what's up? Thank you for reminding me about my ninja-ness. Let's go! Artist redeemed another single blanket. He's really testing me. Really fucking testing me. I've lived in Washington when I was younger too. Never lived in Washington myself. I hear Washington is a lot like Europe. Dark and fucking gloomy.
Sorry
Crispy
to be
with
such
the
a burden
buffalo
back there.
love.
I'll try to be more careful.
One day I'm gonna go visit Crispy, and when I do, I'm gonna go stop by my old house in Buffalo because I actually found it. It's right by Lake Erie.
Look, something
I found it on
green for
Google
once.
Maps. I know
Yeah,
exactly where it is. Well, it's
but I
not there
wouldn't
because
expect
when
to
we
see a big
moved,
forest
the house
anytime
burned down.
soon.
There was an electrical fire. The house burned completely down, so it's not there anymore. But I know where it was. That's why we moved to South Carolina. My mom took the insurance money and she bought a house in South Carolina for 1/4 of the money she'd made back, and then she just like lived off that money for a while. Yep. Burnt down to the ground. I remember that day too. I remember that day pretty well. I got off the bus. Very snowy day. Heavy snow. It's Buffalo, so it was a very, very heavy snow day, and we lived at the end of it was a dead-end road, not a cul-de-sac. It didn't end in a circle. It just ended at someone's backyard. So the end of our road was a fence in somebody's backyard. And we lived right by Lake Erie, so all of our houses were like higher on the ground, higher from the ground, just in case of flooding. So very heavy snow. I get out and I see smoke like billowing from my house, right? Italian abyss. So there's smoke billowing from my house, and I'm in elementary school. This is how I found out where my house was. It's because I went to Pinehurst Elementary School, and I remember the name of the school. So I went from there, and I looked around until I found my old house. And so we get off, and I see it, and I start running. And I'm like slow running because there's a lot of snow. And I see my house. It's like the first house you can see because there was this house here and a long backyard, and then my house. So my house was very visible because it was the first house before all the houses were together. And I start running towards the house, and my neighbor, who was like the neighborhood drunk, he like smacks me in the chest really hard, and then he's like, "Don't go over there, son. You're gonna get hurt. You know, don't do nothing stupid. You know, just stay out of the way." And he's like, this guy is fucking wasted. He keeps hitting my chest really fucking hard. So then one of the cops came up, and he took me to my neighbor's house, or across the street. And across the street, I remember all of the kids' names. The one kid was my best friend, is Mark. Peter and Paul, very religious people. The mom was Teresa, and the dad's name was also Peter. So they were very, very religious, obviously. I sat in their house and watched my house burn to the ground while my mom was just like standing out front. And then we like moved from house to house for a while, and then we moved down like into a hotel for a bit. Then we moved to South Carolina, and we moved to South Carolina. We lived in a Red Roof Inn for 2 months, and we would eat at a Huddle House in front of that Red Roof Inn every day. That was the only way we could eat, because we couldn't, like, you know, we had nowhere to store groceries or anything. And then yeah, I mean that's basically it, dude. Then we bought our house in South Carolina. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I want to see how much experience these guys give. The artist, I still gotta put your blanket up. Don't let me forget.
I just need to keep
9,000! Fuck, that's still like 3 fights to get it. Big Tex burned down.
Yes.
I need more.
I don't know what Big Tex is. What is that? Didn't give me any traumatic memories, dude. My whole youth has nothing but traumatic memories. Up until I was 17, nothing but trauma. Yes.
No fear.
Savage roar!
Dry fire.
I could tell you some fucking crazy stories. big statue of a Texan that is at the state fair. It sounds like that one thing. Oh, Touchdown Jesus. Yeah, I was here. I lived in Ohio when Touchdown Jesus was struck by lightning. And now it's $5 footlong Jesus. I pass it all the time.
Try not to falter.
That's the spirit.
10,000, baby. All right. Here, artist, come and do it now so I don't forget. This is the only blanket right here. This blanket and this blanket are the only ones that'll fit in this above part. You can barely see it, but we gotta complete that. We gotta complete that look, you know? Yeah, if anyone else wants to add blankets, I think once we get to 15, the blanket fort's done. And then once we go past that, I'm gonna start putting blankets on me. This is the hardest blanket to put on. This one never wants to sit right. Oh, fuck. Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh, boy. Now everyone's working together. Come on, guys. Give me a chance to put this one up first. Says he has to put up the hardest blanket. Chat redeems the rest of the blankets. I need to break out some of those old clamps. Alright, alright. Get that one up over there. Alright, cool. I'll do one more blanket. I never put this one on. This one was up for show until recently. I decided to take it down. Ah, gross. Hold on. I'll be right back. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of... What the fuck was that, dude? What is it? If you're gonna scream like that, then at least give us a good reason. Joji, that was so good. Keep my wife's name
Next one.
out your fucking mouth.
Dumb name for a barber shop. Put in your votes.
Fuck, that was good. That was really fucking good. Keep my wife's... No! The ice needle! Who would dare use my own art? The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to the client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution called the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Ugh. Gross, I'm sorry. So I was putting the blanket on, and I have a trash can next to me. And when I was cleaning up my room, I took down the fly paper that I had up because the flies that were getting in here. And I fucking touched it. And, like, it's so fucking sticky, dude. Incredibly fucking sticky. I had to go wash it off my hand. But yeah, this is a map of, I'm not sure where. I don't know if it's, like, Twilight Princess or whatever. But yeah, my wife got me this, so... Oh, you have this? Okay, artist, can you just let me have something for once? Do you have to try to one-up me, dude? Like, what the fuck? We know you're great. Everyone here loves you. We adore you. You're like the best person ever. Let me have my one thing. Let me have my blanket. Let me have my piss-colored Zelda blanket. Sound off, chat, if you love artists. Oh, this is the outer ring. I guess I might as well do it. God, now my finger actually hurts now. Oh, what's this? Why is that one big? Because it's 15? Did I hydrate? I think yeah, I did when I hit the BRB button. But if you would like me to drink again, for your viewing pleasure. I hope you have a fetish for that or something. You could pay me in V-Bucks. This orb is almost done. I'm pretty sure this is the last layer of this orb. Overextension. So what if I do this? Yeah, it works for me. And that works for me. Yeah, I think these are decent auto levels. Okay, and he's got some more. Nice. Nietzsche. Let's check everyone's skills. Damn! Oh, shit! Jude's got some money to spend, dude! Restore success rate will increase from 50 to 70 when resurrecting a linked partner. Okay. 2% TP for each regular attack landed on an enemy afflicted with magical ailment. I don't see the point in that. TP will not be consumed in over limit. Why not? HP gain. Recover 10% each HP. I don't like this one. I don't see the point in that one. Or the taunt one. We do an adrenaline rush. Assault step. Step guard. Mirage step. Fire guard. And do assault 3. Agility 3, dexterity 2. That's basically everything. One more and we can do vitality. Oh, the hat wheel! Let's go! I love the hat wheel. I forgot all about it. Okay, hold on. Let's spin that baby! I think that's Krusty Krab. I'm pretty sure that's Krusty Krab. Gains are nice if you're going through an area fighting a lot of stuff just to keep you topped off between battles. It's a filler ability that's nice to have, but almost never a priority. Yeah, I don't really see the point in the gains stuff. Cause you're getting healed by your crew anyway. Like whatever healer you have set should be healing you enough to where you don't need that. I hope you appreciate that I gave you a Waluigi-styled hat for the icon. I would have preferred Luigi, but dude, I get it. I get it. You're out here doing the work. Okay. Alvin has a fuck ton to spend. Oops. My man could have been super strong this whole time. Hannah Monstanima. Fire Guard. Dark Guard. Let's do attack conversion. Mirage Step. Assault. Charge +3. Charge Breaker. Those are all good for him. And then the rest is stuff I don't really care about, I think. Yep. The rest is just kind of meh. Limit Fever. 69. Very nice, Leia. Stamina 2. Assault 3. No. I like it. I like it how it is. I like it how it is. I just want to give you grief. I just want to give you trouble where I can because you were flexing your blanket on me, so I have to get my jabs in where I can. Using Flash Guard successfully will activate elongated staff. The elongated staff sucks. So the elongated staff is really like nothing. Heal share plus. Overextension. Item knowledge. Treasure Fang. I know her. Oh my goodness. Conservative shift. Strength 2. Intelligence. Psych. Stamina spirit. Earth. Fire. And Mirage Step. Perfect. Healer's Reward. Yes. Linked Minds? No, not that. Auto Medicine. Psych 3. Assault 2. Maybe just 2 for her. She probably doesn't even need Assault 1 anyway. She can keep the 1. Dark Guard. Fire Guard. Life. No, not Life Up. Warrior. No, because I have the thing for on. No HP gain. Limit Fever. Overextension. Good enough. Boom, boom, boom. We'll just throw some shit on him because I never use him anyway. He's just going to sit over here and get fucking old on me. Mirage Step. Continue channeling. Limit Fever, overextension. Heal share plus. Not enough. Conductor 3.
I see no
Heckin'
purpose
yeah.
in stopping here. Let us move on.
Don't you tell me what to do. Well, the file on my end now has it as a green hat. No. I already put it in. It's fine. Waluigi's good. I just need a Waluigi hat now. Someone send me a Waluigi hat. So I guess I could keep like... Yeah, a couple of fights in this place will do me well. I might save this place for later. If I end up not streaming, or if I end up not beating the game, I'll come back here and I'll grind. I'll grind so fucking hard, dude. Where did all the music go? God damn it, Mila. Open the chest.
We fought you!
Shoot! Sonic thrust! Out of the way! Demon Fang!
And bring fortitude!
Dragon Swarm! Terrorster!
Rare Green Hat Dylan. An artist file folder
Demon
exclusive.
Inferno!
It's so funny, you could just do that, you know? You could just change something and then be like, it's an exclusive version of this thing.
I just need to keep believing.
I'm just getting started.
Damn, okay. The experience you get in there isn't that much more than what you get right outside of it. Maybe you gotta go deeper in. 483,000 gold. I have so much money. All these chests are is money, money, money. And jet black feathers. Ah, this must be where... This must be where Ansem, comes from. I like that juicy saxophone in the background. Very nice. This is the Organization 13 portal, isn't it? Is this where we go to fight the boat?
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for a path down.
What's that?
We must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Count me out! It looks too dangerous!
Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Riza Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him. I don't want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure, of course.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Mila?
Sorry, it's nothing.
God, how does she deal with all that hair, man? That is so much hair to deal with.
Wait, isn't this...
It's not in her leg anymore. She's cured. We gotta go back to Balin's apartment. Let's do that. Back to Triglyph. This whole place reminds me of Gunsmoke. That's the name of the planet in Trigun.
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How is she able to continue walking?
Because she was reborn. She got new legs, dude. How did she get new legs, but she still had the Asperixis? I'm so confused. Okay, so it's floor 2. Right. Pretty sure it's floor 2 at the end of the hall. She gets so used to it. Phantom pain, perhaps. Well, she did take all of her money with her to the dead, so... Oh shit, he's on the
What are you
swing set.
doing, Alvin?
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah. I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature, the way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
It's literally just pain.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway,
I feel the opposite.
No one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move. It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
And that's the question everyone's asking.
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid. Huh?
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
He'll still betray us.
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah, I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me.
Move on, girl. There's way better men out
mean,
there.
I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
There's our snow. This is
I
our
would
snow
like
section.
to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again.
Damn it.
I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
Leia's greatest weakness is her affection for Jude. We need to fix that.
Hey. Don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right? Mila?
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then we won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, Is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together. Thanks. Gaius!
Is Muse with you?
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Then talk.
We are ready to commence our operation, to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So...
You plan to fight us here?
This is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space?
What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly, if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
So you say. But I wonder if Mila agrees with that.
Why should I? What makes you think I've wavered?
One can only handle so much. Take Muse, for example.
What about her?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
You want to save her too, don't you?
Along with the rest of my people. Stand down, and I will take over.
Your words cannot shake my will, nor can they alter my mission. It remains unchanged, even after all this time.
I was gonna say, Gaius is perhaps... This is my favorite villain protagonist, like, couple in all of the series. Because it's kind of a nod back to Deus. Deus was, like, evil, though. Like, Deus was, like, even though he was trying to do what he did for a good reason, he was still pretty fucking evil. And Gaius really isn't like that. Gaius is just also a good guy. So, like, either way this turns out, like, a good guy wins, kind of. It's really weird to think about.
I see.
Jude. Our choices matter. They're meaningful for precisely that reason, because they're our choices. Following the will of others.
Yeah, Deus was like lawful evil.
That's why our
so
choice
like
right now is more important.
He was just willing to kill a bunch of
survival.
other people just to save his own people instead of like working with them.
So Jude, please. Watch over me so that I stay on my path until the very end.
Yes, I promise.
True. Muse is pretty fucked up. Been through a lot.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too.
And me 3.
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
It's the eternal pocket knife.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
And roll credits. I love how in the Mila story, it's like said in passing that Alvin shot Leia. Yeah, so Georgie was like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I forget. I was like, all I remember is that a lot of stuff happens on Jude's side, while like nothing happens on Mila's side.
Ta-da! Look! Look, everyone, look! Check out my awesome...
Peekaboo! Do you like my hat? What's he doing? Are you going to bed?
We're gonna go lay down.
Okay, give me a kiss. Take a kiss.
Your daddy loves?
I love you, bye. Don't step on that. That's hot.
Give daddy kisses.
Okay,
You wanted to
bye.
come give him kisses. You're so rude.
See you later.
Don't worry, I figured out
Bye,
the school
cutie.
situation.
What?
I figured out the school situation.
Okay.
With your ex. So.
Bye. Be good. Good night.
What? No. What do you mean no? She's telling me bye.
Bye. She on the way of the shot or something?
Not
I think
bad.
he was
Not
trying
bad.
to shoot. Oh god.
Might look a tad classier if you cut off the price tags.
Wasn't he trying to shoot Jude? Like he was gonna kill Jude or something, and then she like jumped in the way of the bullet. I think. You're just gonna stand here?
Come on.
Go way down.
Won't stop me!
Oh no.
Go way down. Where's his head?
Whoa! Whoa!
Next!
Because you remember when we were in Hamel, and then I was like, "Oh, hey, this is where something important happens." Because like we're in the stands, like the high rise of the trees. That's where that all happens. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Nice one.
Now.
And that's the biggest thing I dislike about it. You'd think Mila would kind of like be caught up on that. It's probably caught up on in skits, but like the main story just avoids it.
We were so awesome!
Dang, look at Mila. She is rock hard. Nasty bottle. Alright, so we can just do this. We need to go to the dimensional breach. Is that where we're going? Breach entrance. Head for the dimensional breach. How close am I to the end of the game, Artist? You think I can beat it today? The only thing I'm worried about is the cutscenes.
Jude, you're up.
Actually, I'm American, Mila.
Can we look before we leap? Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Riza Maxia?
We can go back?
Yes, we can probably return to Riza Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point.
That'd be funny if it was a one-way trip, game ends abruptly
Ready,
because
everyone?
they go in.
Last one in has to kiss Tipo. Hey, no fair.
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
They all come
Hey,
through the other end, inside
It's worked
out.
for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up. What?
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here. Where's Leia?
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way. Then Gaius and Muse must be
Gaius
that way.
broke Minecraft, the bastard.
presents
He
a
is now the
dilemma.
most evil
I
Tales
assumed
villain
we
in
would
all
just
of
be
villainy.
following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Wait, is this the final dungeon right here?
Better keep our guard up.
Is this
Let's
it?
go, everyone.
Really? I thought there was more. Is this it? You had the talk. You had the turn back now if you want. Oh, am I stuck here now? No, I can turn back, right? Oh. I can go back. I was worried. I was like, oh no. Shit.
Stay on guard. Stay on guard.
Let's go.
You're saying you have the two big signs this final dungeon? Oh yeah, but to be fair, I played 3 other Tales games that did the same thing and then faked me out.
Try water. Hit. Let's go. Judgment game. All right.
Nice job.
I don't have time to doubt myself.
I'll overcome.
Well, I guess we're gonna try to beat the game. I definitely really expected a little bit more. But I guess I can't be upset. I wonder if I can actually beat the game. I wonder if I'm strong enough. All divides. I mean, we got an all divide if I'm not strong enough, so maybe we can do it. This is Maxia. Pursue Gaius and Muse. Wait. Was there another way to go? And this dungeon is really basic. Like a basic bitch, dude. Let's see if I can get that guy. If I can get that guy, that's a lot of experience right there, isn't it?
What a crazy place! But that's okay!
No! You fucking piece of shit! God damn it!
Wingo.
So
Was
you've
that the
made
dungeon?
it this far.
I'm assuming you're not going to just let us pass.
Of course not. You should know well enough why I stand before you. Turn back now.
You know we cannot oblige to that.
Why are you so adamant about meeting His Highness?
We must stop him and dispel the schism. It is the only way for the people of Riza, Maxia, and Olympias to come together.
So you side with the Olympians now. Your fickle self-righteousness sickens me. I don't understand what His Highness sees in you. You will die here before you become any further burden to him.
We'll see about that.
Oh, he didn't say any weeb shit that time. That must mean he's serious.
Gaius! I don't know your language, but I do understand your will.
But we can't afford to back down either.
We shall defeat you and proceed onward.
Damn, I can't believe he really just said that, dude. That's kind of fucked up, Wingle. You can't say that stuff.
Cute.
Wake up!
We got you. I don't think so.
Take this! Savage Roar! Energize! Let's go, Chico!
Do your mark!
That's one.
Onward.
That was adorable, dude. Tickled a bit, Wingle. Tickled a tiny bit. Go back to fucking Pokemon, bro. You don't have a place in this game.
We got you! We got you!
Savage Roar!
Pixie Circle!
How unfortunate. Wheels of the mighty carve through the wicked.
Sunspot!
Tiger Blade!
Pixie Circle!
Cross Blade!
Now's our chance.
Savage Roar! Savage Roar!
Do your mark!
Poor Elise. Yeah, she's not the one to be directed with that attack.
Onward.
Don't worry!
Mars Blitz!
Now's our chance.
What happened? Savage Roar!
Do your mark!
You alright? Onward.
open the covenant of
Mirage
darkness.
Blitz!
We've got you! Onward!
Let's go!
We've got you!
Not if I Mystic first, motherfucker!
Final Fury!
Imprison the heinous and cage the immoral.
Shining prism!
You alright?
Ready when you are.
I don't think so.
Sunspark!
I wish we had met under different circumstances.
Rowan.
God, that's a lot of level ups.
I can't.
Oh boy. Oh man, we might be ready to take on Gaius now. Thanks, Wingle, for feeding me. My man just gave me a 7-course meal.
His Highness is right. If we destroy the Spyrixes, the world will change.
You cannot force the world along a path it has not chosen for itself. That's a revelation I have finally come to accept.
Rowan.
Only now. You stand there after all that has transpired. At the front of the fight. How pathetic of you. But I'm not finished with you. I must help His Highness achieve his vision.
Why push yourself to the limit?
Silence!
Wingle, Gaius has not killed all of us for precisely the same reason. That he keeps you at his side. If you were to die here, then Gaius's ideas will...
Not another word! Say no more, Ilbert.
Pull yourself together! Could this be a reaction to the booster?
Me. Tiao so yalte. Verun hakron sati.
Damn. Rowan looking fucking cool as hell.
Etrus Ilbert. Imoria Gaius. Oinute. Diora spiekeros beaya. Yayor seorto. Kumipa. Biuyan miba.
Dang. Artist, are you that loyal to me? Like, do I attain that type of loyalty from you, or are you just like
Now
Dylan
what?
is the only
I can't
greatest
exactly
streamer
leave
in
these
the
gaps
world?
in a single bound.
Har yar har, Alvin, quit
Oh
kidding
damn!
around.
Thanks, artist. Shit, I will not die
You'll
for
make
you.
it.
No,
Just
I don't mean
flap
die
your
for
arms
me,
and
but
believe in
just
yourself.
believe that I'm the one true streamer.
Now who's a big fat liar? Seriously though, what's the plan?
No getting back up there.
Rowan, I hate to say it, but it's hard to believe Wingle survived that.
I know. Still, I think I heard his voice right at the end.
What did he say?
I could not make out his words. Regardless, it is not something that requires our attention at the moment. We need to focus on how to extricate ourselves from our present predicament.
Right. I think the best plan is for each of us to move forward separately.
We're all heading to the same place after all.
This a race? We all know I'll get to Gaius first.
Was that lie meant to discourage those of us who will reach him sooner?
Whoa, Gramps. Getting feisty.
I'm totally gonna be first.
I'll say hi to Gaius for everyone.
Zing! Good one, Elise.
Happy trails, everyone.
Dude, this is some upbeat music. Let's go. I am gonna feed Jude every single one of these. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Jude is going to get every single thing that I have. We're gonna make him God. And Gaius will have no choice but to bend to him. Yeah, a ton of specifics. Oh man. Is Gaius next? Like, am I just about to get to Gaius? Because, I mean, there's still Agria and Preza. I wonder if I have to fight them too.
Jude! A needless distraction.
Ooh, let's kill it then. Fuck this distraction. Get ready. I'll destroy you, Gustwolf, and then I'll add you to my magic deck.
Cloud here. Fire! Brave! Who's next? You picked the wrong fight.
Also, as much as the game feels light on some stuff, there are a few side quests and plot lines you can follow up with characters. Like What's-Her-Face, with Alvin's mom, and all of that. Dang. I think I'm out of the EXP meals. I think that was my last one. I think I have like a 50-50 one.
The two of us reunited.
I had a feeling that would happen.
What a coincidence.
What's this red one? Oh! Man, this final dungeon is really prepping me to fuck some people up, huh?
Gaius.
Oh yeah! Don't we like fight him and then everyone shows up slowly? Dude, I love this.
Like this.
No one is to blame.
You're right. Thank you.
Muse, return Maxwell to us.
The world no longer needs him.
No one is unneeded. If he is unneeded, then so are you and I.
Shut up! I don't need a stupid lecture from you. And I certainly don't need him.
Muse.
Hold on.
There is nothing left for us to discuss here. You already know that.
What's happening?
At last I have found you. I shall sever the link between the temporal crossroads and the outside world. Leave those two to me.
You fool! How dare you, Maxwell!
Do you intend to just seal us away in here?
Wait a minute, Maxwell. What about all of Muse's power?
I will annihilate this space once I have severed the link. She will have no time to use her power.
Hold on! Our friends are still here too!
I am sorry, but it is too late for them. This is our last chance.
What will happen to the schism?
When this space collapses, the schism should vanish.
die! Damn you, Maxwell! Why do you always do this?
You say, I regret putting you through this ordeal.
Shut up! I won't let you take everything from me again!
Mila, the two of you must return to the outside world. You insolent little...
I'm going after Maxwell!
Wait, stop!
You shall face me instead!
We're gonna kill this bitch. Got a long beard. I can't even grow facial hair. I
suppose
can
you
grow
won't
what
just
you
step
see.
aside for
That's
us.
about it.
Of course not.
Yo, is that my
follow
Fweetie
any of your
Pie?
requests.
What's up, Fweetie? Hi!
Right here with you.
Hey, girl,
I don't
hey!
understand. Why are you always treated differently? Why is it always you?
Savage roar!
I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just beating the shit out of a god of space and time.
Savage roar! Savage roar!
How unfortunate. Sigil Spear! Let's go!
Healer!
Shoot! Now's our
F1.
chance.
Spirit spiral!
Cool.
Die!
I'm gonna fucking wreck this bitch,
Savage
dude.
roar!
I like how every time we fight Muse, it's always like alone.
Not yet.
Sunspark! Hit! Healer! Let's go! Judgment Gate!
I'll rip you apart. Gales of the mighty carve through the wicked.
Savage roar!
Cyclones! Time to die! Let the ground beneath dance to my command. Rock waltz! We fought you!
God, Jude, this is like the only time in the game Jude's healing has come in clutch.
Savage roar! Hit!
I think there will be some things about Xillia too that you really like. I'm very happy to hear that. I can't wait to play it, honestly. I really hope they improve upon a lot of things.
Savage roar! Now!
We fought you! Burn! I'll rip you apart.
Savage roar!
This can't be.
Ha!
We shall
Yeah, rip me apart, eat my ass.
Yes.
Eat my ass,
I need
lady.
more
Get buried. I think we'll be able to finish our second Lilium Orb too. Get wrecked, dude. Get shreked.
Wait.
She must have gone to Gaius. Let's go. The others...
Right.
I want to get the others so I can do their GPs. I don't want to level everyone up until I have everyone to level up. I'll just auto-level them till their last thing is done. You're right, so far this is my favorite final dungeon. So fucking easy. God,
One wrong
dude.
step and it's all over.
True. But isn't that sort of danger just business as usual at this point?
What was that? I'm almost level 70. That's some hot girl shit if I ever seen it. Let's... What do I have? Experience by 60%. I have that. And this one's... Yeah, fuck. It's 3 battles. Why not? If we end up fighting another boss, that'll be pretty clutch. You bet your ass and throw that shit away. My holy bottle is still active? God damn, dude. This holy bottle lasts a long time. Life bottles to replace the ones I used already? Fuck yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. What is this? Why is that block shining like that? Oh well. If you jump from here, you won't be able to return. Into the core! Sit. Have I reached the final battle? Oh shit, dude, it's getting real! It's getting real fucking spicy!
Maxwell!
You fools! Why have you come?
Muse, grant me strength!
Gaius! Muse!
I mean, it's a good thing they showed up, because he would have just died.
I don't understand. Why do you keep trying to stop us?
I warn you. Keep this up, and you will lose the person who is most dear to you.
If I run, I won't be able to face her. Then I would really lose her.
Mila, you already have something important to protect.
I like doing it myself, AJ. 100%.
And I can't let him see me back down.
I can't do that with this game, though.
So
because
I won't.
Everything's automatic.
I won't run.
And I will fight.
Your resolve's commendable, and I have no intention to stray from my path in any way either.
No, it's not bad at all.
time
Oh
has
shit, he
come.
took his shirt off. Uh-oh.
We shall see whose path continues.
Poor Georgie, missing the best part.
No.
If you've come this far,
Excuse me,
there's no
guys.
need to
I'm
hold
gonna
back
beat up
any
your
longer.
girlfriend.
Use it.
Yes, I shall be the blade that leads you to victory.
We'll have to face them both.
It would be nearly impossible.
Oh shit, this is bad. I should probably equip where is it? The reverse doll. Yeah. We'll equip that for now, just in case.
However,
we're not alone.
Now that I have Gaius, I have
Oh,
what
he's
you
fast.
have. You won't stand a chance.
Let's see how long you're able to last against us.
We'll last until we defeat you. Let's do this, Mila.
time to finish this.
That's one.
We've got you. Shoot.
Hey, let me handle this.
Let's go, Alvin! Yo! He pops it with the mystic! Ah!
Hey, did it keep you waiting?
You sure did.
No pleasant greetings?
Why do you go against Gaius? Don't you see that he is just...
Let's just say I got tired of betraying everyone.
Liar!
I'm not. I know this is where I belong. And I'm not ready to part with it yet.
Here! Variable trigger! Spiral!
We got you! Let's do this! Bam! And spin! You ready for this?
Yo, this is literally so fucking hype!
All right! How dare you! Sorry I'm late.
Glad you're okay.
Are you ever gonna stop worrying about me?
Someday. But for now, we could use your help.
Okay,
Why do you fight against us when you know very well the instability of Spyrite?
it's simple. I'm living my life as I see fit. And what matters to me is being here with everyone.
Oh no, that's not good.
There's not much else to it.
Leia!
I'll help.
Now, shall we begin?
Oh, we get to see it!
Crescendo! Grazioso!
Ice Needle!
Grand finale!
Okay, Rowan's is my favorite. I can't believe I haven't seen that until fucking now.
Arrived.
We were waiting for you.
I must say, it feels good when others rely upon you.
Truly a pity. Of all people, I expected
And the
you to
best
at
one
least
is for
follow
last,
my
dude.
You expected too much from me. I am no different from everyone else here.
So be it.
Oh shit.
Your age won't matter when I strike you down.
I plan to see the future. I hate to break it. Expectation again. But I will not lose.
Here we go, baby!
I can do this! I hope.
Lock on target! Charge complete! Fire! It's gonna hurt!
Oh, Sweetie. You would do that, huh?
We made it! Hey, you guys still alive?
We were waiting for you two.
I'll provide support! Let's do this, Elise!
You were kept alive as a puppet for the benefit of others. You should know my pain.
We do! We really, really do! But I finally found my own reasons to live, and I don't want to lose these feelings.
That's enough from you.
Incineration.
Don't worry, I can heal for a minute or two.
Light of ruin.
Don't worry.
Healer!
Sharpen roots!
Sonic Tiger Blade.
Time to get serious.
I'll rip you apart.
Energize.
Let's become one.
First aid. Elemental help.
Blade of heaven.
Oh no.
All shall be purged. Eternity calls upon you. Your fatal prison awaits. Event horizon.
Oh my god, that was really strong. Holy shit.
Oh, thank you.
Demon Venom.
Resurrection. This won't stop me.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's go.
Healer!
Sweetie out here trying to make my life fucking difficult.
It can't end here.
We've got you.
Savage roar. Healing circle. Please keep them away.
Let's become one.
It's over. Ignite terror.
Look out! I'll protect you.
Not yet. We've got you.
It's over.
No fear. Tiger Blade.
Go.
All right, we're good.
Don't worry.
Now! Savage roar! Kya! Mirage Blitz! Savage roar!
Damn, dude, I think she healed.
I'll protect you. Look out!
Mirage Blitz!
I'll rip you apart.
We've got you.
That's one!
Us first. Bop!
Don't worry. Pixie circle. Open the covenant of darkness. Ignite terror.
Look out! I'll protect you.
Please keep them away.
Savage roar! Savage roar! Savage roar!
Nurse.
I can still fight.
I'll protect you.
Damn, oh shit, that's crazy. First gauge will fill at a faster rate, increase overlimit duration. What is this? Ah.
Not yet! Mirage Blitz!
Don't worry.
Let's go!
Let's become one.
This is true power.
Uh-oh.
Savage roar!
Please keep them away.
Time to die.
Awaken. The Inferno cries
Please
out
tell me I got far
into
enough away.
oblivion. Absolute domination.
Can't be.
I think we got out of the way. Dude over here beating up little fucking kids.
It ends here. It ends here.
Rock quit spamming, dude.
This is true power.
Oh my god. Oh, they stopped time!
All shall be purged. Eternity calls upon you.
No, now they're cheating.
Your fatal prison awaits. Event Horizon.
I fucking hate it when final bosses can stop time. That is such a bullshit thing. Whoa, she cast that resurrection fucking fast.
Mila.
Not yet. That's enough. Let's become one.
We got you. Now. Sunspark. Sunspark.
We just gotta kill this bitch, dude. Just get out of here. Oh no.
Now.
Revive Elise!
Let's become one.
Healer.
It's over.
Thank you! Thank you for reviving Elise! Fuck! You took your fucking time doing that!
This is true power!
No!
Thank you.
Ah! Woo!
All shall be purged. Eternity calls upon you.
I'm so fucking sick of your dumbass music!
Event Horizon. I won't accept any apologies. I'll rip you apart.
No! Stop it!
Become one.
Dude, she is... Just kill her! Just please kill her!
We just can't be.
Oh, she's dead! Get out of here!
Strike! Blade of heaven!
Must be a side effect from drinking.
Uh-oh, 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 not this shit again. What? She's, what? Pourquoi? How did she come back? How did she come back?
Elemental hit. I'll protect you.
I'm so lost.
Let's become one.
The guard's down.
Sunspark.
He's confusing me? My man is fucking confusing me all the time now.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh no.
Please keep them away. Onward. We got you. Gales of the mighty. Cyclone.
Wake up already.
It's over.
Dude, this guy is nuts.
It's over. Please keep them away. All right, bring it on.
This is true power!
Oh, visitors! That's enough! We bury the souls in Francis' life.
I don't think
Bury
so.
the souls in Francis' life. It's over! Resurrection!
Savage Roar. Mirage Blade.
Don't
Let's
worry.
go.
Energize! We got you!
Savage Roar. Savage Roar. Savage Roar.
It's over! I'll protect you!
Sunspark.
Okay?
Now.
Go!
I'll cover you.
Savage Roar.
I'm yielded well.
Sunspark. Hit.
I got your back!
Not yet. That's one.
No fear.
Right on point!
Yeah.
Don't worry!
Torn Blade.
I don't think so.
This is true power!
Roar. Thanks.
Demon back!
Onward.
Blade of heaven! Awaken! The Inferno cries out into oblivion!
Wait. Oh, he's giving. Did he just give? He's giving me health.
Onward.
He gave me health.
Disappoint me.
Let's go! Judgment Gate! Terror Blade! Savage Roar! Strike! Final Fury!
Eradication Sweep!
Savage Roar! Sun Spark! Hit! Now! Savage Roar!
Is it still not enough?
Is it over?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Victory's ours.
We did it!
Mila!
Yes.
Was
it's
that it?
finally over.
Anime cutscene? I think we did it, guys.
Maxwell!
Once again, it's all gone. I've lost everything.
Your vision of the future offers nothing but suffering to the people, whether Spyrites are perfected or not. Even if we unite the two worlds, it is pure fantasy to think that they will cooperate with one another.
Maybe you're right. Maybe my dreams for the future are hopelessly naive. But still,
Baby game, dude.
Mila never stopped believing in me. And so did you, Gaius. Didn't you?
And what does any of that matter?
I think
now?
every stream has been like 4 hours too, so
I may
this has
appear
been
to
like
be talking
25
tough
hours
now,
altogether,
but
I
I was
think.
scared witless throughout this entire journey.
Counting the time I grinded.
I'm still just a small, frail human. But you know what? I will get stronger. I want you to believe in me.
This is the fastest Tales game we finished. Faster than Innocence, which was the second shortest, I think.
This fills me with hope for the future, one that is filled with possibilities. I cherish it.
I know you understand this, Gaius.
I do not. When all of these possibilities of yours evaporate, I will then be forced to rise again.
You won't have to do anything.
Music. If living alone is too painful for you, then come join us.
Thank you.
I see that you have made up your mind.
Yes.
Mila.
What are you talking about?
I have decided to become Maxwell.
So that was your plan.
Now, if you so desire, Mila, you may use the schism's mana to become human again. I see. Keep watch over the spirits.
Wait!
Jude, I'm afraid this is farewell. Our fates were always intertwined in mysterious ways. Thank you for everything.
Hold on! I'm sorry for all the times I was weak. But now, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Mila! Elise wants you to know that she loves you tons! Of course I do too! Will we be able to see each other again?
It has been a pleasure.
What the hell is this? You never told us!
I'm ready.
If you're like the type to check all the nooks and crannies and routes, doing a chunk of side quests and fights not taking only 10 seconds, but if you really go it all out, super short one. Damn, dude, imagine one of these things touches your fucking driveway and a plant just fucking pops out. I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, those goddamn kids. They must have replaced God. Now I gotta weed my driveway.
Everything's all right.
From now on, I am Mila Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits. I will be okay.
Poor Leia. Jude's in love with a spirit now. Props to Jude, though. My man might be fucking God. For all his flaws. First, she thought he was in love with God. Then it turned out to be a normal woman. Now she's God again.
I got your letter. But I can't say that I have very much to report.
What a big knucklehead. Drinks are on you now.
Well, maybe one thing.
Why the fuck
A
were
friend
Prez and
invited me
Agria?
to start a business with him. We're thinking of ways to connect Riza Maxia and Olympias. Doesn't sound like me though, huh? Here's to a great partnership. Don't forget to swing by and say hi.
I have big news! I'm no longer pursuing nursing. So for now, I'm helping out at my family's lodge.
She dropped out of nursing school. That's the most human shit I've ever fucking heard.
Are you okay there, Leia?
Sure. Thanks a lot, Dad.
You two, quit goofing around!
Yes, ma'am.
But I do have a dream now.
I'm sorry I sat on the stool.
I want to settle down and start a family that cares for each other. Just like Mom and Dad.
She's the most human person.
I don't know if things will work out.
She drops out of nursing school to help her parents, and all she wants is to settle down and have a family.
Sleep tight.
Not Tipo.
Ellie, your friends are here. Okay, I'm coming.
Not Tipo.
I have news. I'm going to the same school that Trisal graduated from. So, what do you think of him? I even made some friends there. But I'm still not very comfortable when it comes to talking. You're so funny, Elise. Even so, I still love being able to spend time with them.
Gaius awaits the day when the promise we made to him becomes a reality. For my part, I am enjoying my new life here. Very well then, that concludes today's lesson.
My man's a teacher. I would love for Rowan to be my fucking teacher, dude.
This is what I was meant to do.
Just right at 10. Dude. Really good. Really great story. Dangerous combo. Gaisu plus Rowan could legit rule the world. Yeah, the power and the mind all together right there. I would have rather fought Muse and Gaius as opposed to Rowan and Gaius. In that fight, it would have been impossible to win. So yeah, that game. So I like Xillia. It's no mystery that I like Xillia. I named my daughter Elise after one of my favorite characters. She's probably like my second favorite character. I love Elise. I love the backstory of her. I like her. I like Leia. A huge fan of Rowan, and then the other three are kind of like, you know, at the bottom for me. That's just how it is. This game really focuses on story and character connections, and it does it perfect. It does it so well. But I think, and this is the turn of the age Tales game. So like, even though Graces had its own like system and like stuff, this game is where you enter the new era of Tales games. So this one goes to Berseria, and then you have in the middle, you have from Graces at the end to like the very beginning being like Symphonia or maybe Destiny DX. And then before that, you have the 2D battle system one. So there's like 3 eras of Tales, and this is the first one. So I think that's why they changed a lot of stuff. The dungeons were shittier. They were very, very straightforward. Even I was able to get into a super high power area very, very early. That's kind of how open-ish it is, even though it's like a linear map system, which they started in Graces. So it's very easy to find a place to get super overpowered, or like to even just, you could get lost and accidentally like get really strong. I think it's missing a lot of key things that would put this anywhere in my top 5, but the story and the characters are near perfect. Really, really fucking good.
Oh, hey, sorry about that.
Dang, Nurse Putz back at it again.
I'm glad that all of you are doing so well. I've been swamped with my Spyrite research lately. Hey, sorry. And the results, well, they've been mixed. Still, slowly but surely, more and more people are beginning to realize the Spyrite's potential.
Oh. Mila! Mila!
I am proud of the path I have chosen.
Damn. We did it. That's another one. Boom, baby. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 Tales games done. I mean, you look at that on the flip side, that's like I've done 11 Final Fantasies. That's crazy to think about. Oh, this is all their other stuff. And that's for the EX dungeon. Yeah, I'll save over it. It's fine. Thank you, Neb. You'd have just played an MMO in that case. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how I would even, like, work that in. We did it! We beat the game. Is there an epilogue? Is there, like... If I start that file, does it just start over? Yeah, just, the post-game after that. That's it. Well, guys, I think it just slaps you in front of the portal, probably. And you have that key for the EX dungeon. Hey, we did it, guys. That's another Tales game done. Check in at that feather guy, actually. The feather guy, why? What's he got? Does he really got something? It feels like you just started playing. I did. If you have enough, you might get something cute. Okay. Oh, I saved over. Oh, wait. Can't wait for Xillia 2. Neb, I can't either. That's the last... That and Rebirth... well, actually, and Arise. Never mind. There are 3 Tales games I still have never played, so... Do I actually have to go to Rize Maxia? I think it's that one.
We have 500,000 gold? Okay.
You're doing a great job so far.
We do, in fact, have 500,000. 3 to 5. 3 out of 5 to be played next will be new for me. Yep. I'm honestly debating playing Rebirth with the script. Next. Well, not next. I want to play Xillia 2 since I've just played 1. But then after that, I think I'll play Rebirth. I can't wait any longer. There's been no updates on the thing. So what was it? It was Sherrilton. I think it's Sherrilton. We get to hear the mutton guy one last time, unless he's in the next game. Mutton, fresh mutton. I didn't even get to use the herbs. I didn't even get to use the herbs on Jude, dude. I'm surprised he wasn't in the other world. I could swear he was. The feather guy? Nah, he doesn't have anything. Mutton guy? He was truly the final boss. Can we exit back? I want to exit back to the main menu. Okay, hold on a second. I want the main theme to play while I end it. While I end the stream. Sonic Adventure 2. I recall you get a Routier mint hint from him somehow? A hint? What do you mean a hint? Or like a costume hint? Or you mean like an accessory? Nothing super substantial? Okay. Yeah, and as I've heard, this game does not have a cameo fight. So, we won't be doing a cameo fight like we usually do. Just gonna be doing this. Just like he or someone says something. Gotcha. But yeah, we did it, guys. He's hinted to be a Darkwing. That's interesting. That was Tales of Xillia. That was the quickest Tales game I've ever played. I beat that faster than I've beaten any Tales game by a long shot. I'm pretty sure I beat Innocence in 32 hours. The music's not coming through? Hold on. Oh. There we go. It took me 32 hours to beat the other one, but I found a place to grind. I grinded there for 2 hours and I became end game level. So that's really why it was so quick to get through. But I'd do it again. It was fun. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching. Artist, huge thank you to you for sending me this fucking game. Artist is the one who sent me Xillia 1 and 2. He's letting me keep them because he says we're best friends and I've earned it. So he's letting me keep them both forever. And I really appreciate him for that. No keeping them? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we are going to... I think we're going to raid an Birdodactyl. Replacing them would cost me like $40. Damn, dude, that sucks. I really appreciate you dipping on the $40 just for me, though. Thank you so much. So we're going to raid my good friend Birdodactyl. Yeah, this was immense fun. This was a very fun game. Thank you, artist, for lending me your games. I'll send them back. Don't get all upset about it. I'll send them back. Tomorrow, we're going to play Hamtaro Ham-Hams Unite. We'll be playing that tomorrow. And we might be playing it Friday, too. I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat it. But yeah, expect that stream to start somewhere around 11 or noon. I'll see you guys there, you know? Thank you for coming out. I hope you like the new background on the stream. That's also by artist. And the Blanky meter. We're bringing it back, baby. It's finally time for the Blankies to come back. So, thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate all the support. And for like the 6 people that unfollowed the whole time I played Xillia, fuck you. I didn't want you here anyway. They were super long games, but plenty to voice and some walking around. So it probably could take more than one stream. Been many years since I played that. The Georgie Jorky factor. Alright. You guys have fun with Birdo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!